Hello, everybody. It is Monday. You know that. Um, okay, so this story could be useful. This is something I witnessed more than anything. So I was teaching a class last week in the park, and this guy came up and he was talking about how he had vertigo. And while he was telling me about his vertigo, Penelope, my friend, kind of walked across and overheard, and she said, "Oh, I know how to cure vertigo." And I was like, "Oh, excellent! I want to hear this because I've never heard of people curing vertigo." So she said, "You just need to take yourself on your side and slam your body onto your bed so that the crystal in your ear moves back into place." And then the guy said, "Oh, well, how do I know what side it's on?" And she said, "Well, just try both sides." So again, what she told the man to do to cure his vertigo was to slam himself on his side onto his bed, like with a lot of force, to move the crystal in the ear. So I thought, oh, that sounds aggressive and interesting and weird. So I forgot about it. And then they both were in class today, and he came up and he goes, "I did it, and it cured my vertigo." He goes, "I did it a little bit lighter than slamming myself on the bed." He said he did another method of just smashing himself down on his side. But needless to say, he says it cured his vertigo. And what is that? It takes a village to cure vertigo. Anyways, I'm glad that that happened because people told me about having to deal with that. And if you have any more questions, feel free to ask me or ask Penelope. And we're going to start in the seated position. So I'm going to move back a little bit. And if you want to cross the legs, you can, or just turn the feet in a little bit. Take my glasses off. So let's just take a couple of breaths here. Let me get settled in. We're going to breathe in through the nose. And we're going to push it all back out. It's nice and easy, super deep breathing in and out through the nose. We do want to continue this breath if we can for the entirety of the class until we get into our meditation at the end. We're going to put the right hand down. We're going to keep the right arm straight. The left palm is going to face the ceiling, and then we're going to come up and over, looking along the armpit to the sky or ceiling, keeping the right arm straight, continuing to breathe in the nose. We're going to get in nice and slow today. Let's switch over to the other side. Long reaching of the right arm, stretching from all the way up the side to the reaching fingers, looking along the elbow to the ceiling, keeping the left arm straight, breathing in the nose. Good, back to center. Let's put the right arm out in front, the fingers pointing down. We're going to grab those fingers and pull back real light. Make sure the shoulder doesn't jump up. Keep it right on down or level with the other shoulder. We're breathing in the nose again. And very nice. Let's do the other side. So just again, try to become conscious of that shoulder, not letting it jump up. We're going to pull the fingers back and breathe. All right, let's stand. We'll take the feet apart, distance of the hips or shoulders. Take your time. Core is engaged when we stand, so mildly tighten the core. And we're going to swing the arms forward. Come closer. And then backwards, nice and easy. Backwards is a little harder for me, so you can go lighter when you go backwards. And then coming across the front, we'll switch out which hand is on the top. Good, and then hands on the hips. We're going to just move around a little bit, big circles in the hips. See if the head will stay mostly in the center, but up here, of course, but like it's between your feet. And then opposite direction, please. Great, back to center. Step on one foot, don't worry about which one, and then pick the other leg up, and both hands are going to grab the knee. I intertwine the fingers, and then allow the leg and knee to fall into the hands as we sit up really tall, resisting with the shoulders. So the shoulders are pulling back and down a little bit, and the core is pulling in and up to the crown of the head. You could leave the foot, do nothing. You could rotate the foot. You could flex the foot, whatever you like. We're going to breathe here. Excellent. Go ahead and switch. So we'll do the other side. And we'll just let the weight of the leg fall into the hands. And then we can exaggerate the tension and the stretch in the shoulders by pulling the shoulders back and down, holding the core in, which is a nice posture for life anyways. And what you like with the foot, of course, breathing. Good. Let's step one foot over the other, and then we're going to forward fold. Once forward folding, just allow the body to drop open. You could just stay here breathing, or you could circle on the arms, which is real nice for the shoulders. Great, and let's switch the feet. So step over to the other side. And again, you could just hang, you could circle, or you could mix it up and pendulum on this one. And let's stay in the forward fold, or we're going to bring the feet so they're right next to each other. Big toes touching, ankles apart. Let's put the hands on the shins. We're going to look up, flatten the back, and lengthen the tail through the eyeballs. And then forward fold. And then look up, breathing in, flatten the back, and forward fold. We'll look up, breathing in. Again, tail through the eyeballs, forward fold. We look up on the in-breath. Let's forward fold, engage the core, come all the way up, reaching out and to the sky. We're going to come down through the heart center. Breath in all the way back up. Breath out, forward folding, fingers low again. We look up, flat back, and we forward fold. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Again, down through the heart center. Breath in, back up. Breath out, forward folding, fingers low. And we look up, and we forward fold. Again, all the way up to the sky, down through the heart center. Breath in, back up. Breath out, forward folding. We look up, out breath, forward fold. Up again to the sky, down through the heart. Breath in, back up. Breath out, forward folding. We're going to look up, and from here, we're going to step back to the top of push-up. You could put the knees down if you prefer, if you don't want to do the strength work. But from the top of push-up, it gives us a moment to tighten the core and the legs and know that we're going to do that every time we step back. And then when you're ready, we'll lower down or drop down. Roll forward, up dog, third eye looking, legs tight. And then down dog, tucking the toes. Feet are 2 fists apart. We're going to bend the right leg, push the opposite heel towards down, stepping back and forth in place. Excellent. Walk your way up to the top of the mat, feet together, fingers low. We look up, we forward fold, all the way up, reaching out to the sky. We're coming back down through the heart center. Breath in all the way back up. Breath out, forward folding again, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. We're going to step back, top of push-up again. Lower, tight, up dog, third eye, and down dog. On this one, if you like, up on the toes on the in-breath, down with the heels on the out-breath. Otherwise, staying still, looking at the knees of the navel. All righty, step, hop, jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, all the way back up to the sky, nice and slow tonight. Down again through the heart. Breath in, back up. Breath out, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, flat back. We're stepping again, top of push-up, lower and drop, up dog, and down dog. Great, we'll stay here breathing, looking at the navel if possible. Remembering that anytime we want, we are welcome to rest. All right, jump or walk, top of the mat, toes together. We look up and we forward fold. Let's intertwine all the fingers and turn the palms up to the ceiling and take the feet apart. Good, we're gonna stay here just for a moment. Thumbs higher, pinkies lower. We're gonna lean over to the right. We're gonna lean over to the left. Good, back to center. We're gonna push the walls out, pulling the fingers back. Try to move only from the hips up, and we're gonna turn and look to the right. And then all the way over to the other side. And back to center. And feet back together, big toes touching. Again, ankles a little bit apart. We're going to sit in chair, sitting and reaching. Excellent. Up, over, forward folding. Again, fingers low. We look up, flat back. We're going to step back again, top of push-up, lower, drop, up dog, and down dog. Right side, warrior one, right foot steps, left foot turns out. Knee over ankle, arms up. Those of you that like, reach that left arm forward, squaring your torso to the front of the mat. Excellent, touch the ceiling again, and hands back down, step back, lower down, up dog, and down dog. Left stepping, please. Right foot turns out. Back up. Face the right arm forward. You can take a peek down. Make sure you see a little bit of the toe sticking out. Means your knee is over the ankle. And great. Touch the sky. And hands back down. Step back. Lower down. Up dog. and down dog. And very nice, we breathe right here. Step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair, and standing arms all the way down, shoulders back, tight core. Let's do a few more of these. We sit in chair again. Good. Up, over, forward folding, fingers low. We're going to look up. We step back, top of push-up, lower and drop. Up dog, legs tight. Down dog. Right side again. Warrior one, back up. Hands in prayer to the sun, sky, and moon. We look up. We lengthen up. Great. Hands back down again. Stepping back, top of push-up. Lower down. Up dog. And down dog. Left side, step in, right foot turns out, back up. Hands in prayer above the head, lengthening up, breathing. Great, hands back down, step back, top of push-up, lower down, up dog, and down dog. And great, we're gonna breathe right here. All right, walk or jump, top of the mat. We look up, we forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair, and standing, arms back again. All right, let's do some more. We sit in chair. Excellent, up, over, forward folding. We look up, we step back, top of push-up again, lower and drop, up dog, down dog, right side, warrior one, back up, hands in prayer above the head, looking up, lengthening up, maybe arching back. All right, hands back down, step back, lower down, up dog, down dog, and left side step in, right foot turns out, back up, hands in prayer, lengthening up, arching back. All right, hands back down, step back, lower down, up dog, and down dog. And great, we're gonna breathe right here. All righty, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair and standing, arms down. Tonight, we're gonna do the last one with warrior two. We sit in chair again, and up, over, into the forward fold. We look up, we step back again, lower and drop, up dog, down dog, right side, warrior two, back up, heel to heel aligned, knee over the ankle, wrist to wrist over the feet. Breathing and looking at the fingers in front of us, engaged core, light shoulders. All right, cover the hands again, top of the mat, step back, lower down, up dog, and down dog. Left foot stepping, right foot turns out, back up. Dropping shoulders, holding the core, again, breathing, looking at the left hand. All right, hands top of the mat, step back, lower down, up dog, and down dog. And great, let's breathe here. All right, hop or walk, top of the mat. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees. Let's sit in chair. We're gonna stay here a little bit. Just breathing. Breathing all the way down into the earth and then dragging it all back out like a big filter. Very nice. Let's stand. We're going to take the feet apart, distance of the hips or shoulders. You could grab elbows or prayer. We're just going to forward fold, hanging. Once hanging, a lot of times I like to just hang, but if you wanted to bounce, you would push the breath out of the nose as the body drops down. Otherwise, just hang. Engage the core, breathe in as we touch the ceiling. And back down on an out breath, peace fingers. They come right underneath the big toes, thumb touching on the inside. It's okay if the legs have to be bent a little bit. We'll pull the elbows out, reach the head down, breathing in the nose, holding on to toes. Engage the core, in breath, touch the ceiling, and out breath, back down. Hands under feet from the front. And you can pull up on the feet if you feel like it. You don't have to. And again, legs, for me, the legs are definitely bent in this pose. On an in-breath, simply stand. We'll have the arms back down at the sides. We're going to return the feet back together. Tight core, shoulders back. We're going to take a couple breaths right here. All right, we sit in chair again. Good. Up, over, forward folding, fingers low. We look up. We step back, top of push-up, lower and drop. Up dog, legs tight. Down dog. Right side, warrior two. Right foot steps. Back with the arms out over the heels. We're going to breathe here, holding the core just for a couple of breaths. And let's straighten the leg in the front. We're going to reach out a bit for triangle. Right hand down, left arm up, maybe palms facing out and away. If you keep the hand on the shin, keep it light. We're going to look up to the reaching hand if possible. Let's place both hands on the shin for a moment. We can shorten the stance a couple of inches. Then we'll keep either the left hand down or the back of the hand outside of the leg. Right arm up, gripping the big toe in the front down. Lengthening the breath and the spine. Great. Hands back down, step back. Lower down. Up dog. Down dog. Left side stepping, warrior two. Back up again. We'll take a few breaths here. Straight the leg in the front. We're going to reach a little bit out and left hand down, right arm up. getting flat, like between the panes of glass. So if you look down, you want to see the foot and the shin right under your nose. And both hands on the shin again. Shorten the stance a little bit. Back of the hand outside of the leg if you like. Reaching up, breathing, twisting the triangle. Very nice. Hands back down, step back again. Lower down, up dog, and down dog. And we're going to stay right here breathing. Good. Step hop, top of the mat. We look up, forward fold. Feet and knees together, sitting in chair. And standing again. Excellent. Let's do some more. Sit in chair. Good. Up, over, forward fold, and fingers low. We look up. We step back, top of push-up, lower and drop. Up dog. Down dog. Right side, warrior two. Up again. We're going to do extended side angle by taking the center of the right forearm, placing it on the knee. Left arm up and over. You could put the right hand on the ground if you like. We breathe here, of course. And back to warrior two. Let's turn the right palm to face the ceiling. Let's take the left hand, hold the core, come all the way around the back. You can grab the shirt, the pocket of the leg, keep the knee over the ankle. And then we're going to arch back, looking up along the elbow to the ceiling, breathing. All breath in the nose, all the way down to the toes. Excellent. Hands back down, step back, lower down, up dog, third eye, down dog. Left stepping, please, warrior two, back up. We breathe here. And forearm on the leg, right arm up and over. My mat has moved a full 6 inches to the left. Breathing and reaching. If you want to put the left hand down, please go ahead. Back to warrior two. Right hand comes around the back, left hand palm faces the ceiling, hold the core, arch back, look up along the elbow to the roof, breathe. Great, again, hands back down, stepping back, lower down, up dog, and then down dog. We're gonna do horse, so you can step whichever foot you want so that you can be facing towards the device. So horse is toes splayed out a bit. Let's put the hands today on the knees. Let them be heavy there. And then let's rotate the right shoulder forward. And then the left shoulder forward. And just a little back and forth. Good. We'll push out the walls when we come up with the shoulders over the hips, holding the core, breathing in the nose. Good. Let's stand. turn the feet to run straight forward. We're reaching straight up and then straight down with the hands, right fingertips on the toe line, if possible, or just hang. And if they get down, you can begin to bring the palms down if you like. And we're going to breathe here. Let the head drop, let the spine get long, let the neck get long. All breathing all the time in the nose. Good, back up. Let's reach out to the ends of the fingers. And then we're going to bring the hands behind the back, intertwining. And if your upper back is holding tension, push the palms together. Otherwise, whatever you like, but remain fingers intertwined, and we forward fold. Toes light as possible, lifting the arms up off the back. In breath, touch the ceiling. Out breath, back down. We grab the shins, the ankles, or if possible, the legs must be straight. We grab the big toes with the peace fingers, pulling the elbows out, reaching the head down, breathing. And let's stay down low, both hands over to the right. We're going to rotate the left shoulder under and through. And other side, please. Right shoulder under and through. Good. Back up and let's stand, and we'll step the feet out a little bit. All right. Let's do, now we're going to take, I was going to do the leg burner, but we're not going to do the leg burner. Stand on the left foot, bring the hands to the heart center. We're just going to come into warrior three. I mean, warrior three can kind of be a leg burner, but I'm not going to do that long sequence that was in my mind. Let's breathe here. Now you could stay in warrior three, or you could do Ardha Chandrasana with the left hand down and the right arm up. And if you want, go ahead and switch the hands. The hip does drop down. Great. Let's stand. Step it out a bit. All right. Standing on the right, hands on the heart. There are other places you can bring the hands for warrior three. We're going to come forward again. Breathing. And right hand down, left arm up, if you like. And switch the hands, the hip comes down. And let's stand. Whew, I'm gonna rush that one. Okay, let's do some nice easy tree. Left foot stepping, right foot, we just grab the ankle and pull that foot up. Hopefully it'll lock. If it doesn't, you can put it in the front of the leg, or hands to the heart, or all the way up. We're gonna breathe here. Good, let that down, step it out. And then we'll do the other side. Standing on the right, we lift the left. And again, you could put it out in the front like so, or holding it. You can even hold it the whole time. Hands to the heart or up like the tree branches, breathing. Great. Let that down, step it out. We're going to do right on right today. So we're going to stand on the left. We're going to lift the right knee up, and the right hand is going to grab the right knee. Left hand can go on the hip. If you want to grab the big toe and extend the leg, you're welcome to. We're going to stay here, standing super tall, even if the leg is extended. Especially if the leg is extended, you want to focus on standing straight up. We're going to open that leg out to the right as we look to the left. Keep that foot up, back to center. Show me the bottom of the foot. And again, stand as if you're against the wall. So don't lean back to get the foot higher. Keep that nice straight stance. Good. Let it down, step it out. And we're going to do the other side. Standing on the right, we lift the left. Stay here. You can grab the big toe if you did that on the other side. And please open up to the side as we look over the right shoulder. Keep that leg up, back to center, stand up straight and show me the bottom of the foot as best as you can. Great, let that go. And let's come down into our squat, pushing the knees open a little bit with the elbows. The hands in prayer can push against each other, lengthening up the back. If you want to do headstand crow or any other upside down stuff, you can sneak that in here. Just a couple of breaths. Good, let's roll on straight forward to hands and knees. And we're going to do that twist we didn't do earlier. So we're going to step the right foot top of the mat. And you can scooch that foot a little further forward. We're going to keep the left knee down. We're going to reach the arms up. And we'll breathe here, just taking our time. And when you're ready, we're going to take the left elbow outside of the right leg. Hands in prayer, pulling towards the chest. We'll turn the fingers up towards your face. You can stay here. You can roll back on the ball of the left foot. As you wish, we're going to breathe here for a bit. Great. Put those hands down, step the right leg back, and then left foot top of the mat. You can bring it up a little further and then arms up like a big funnel, and we'll stay here for a few breaths. Let's twist it. Right elbow outside of leg, hands in prayer, pull in. We turn the fingers up towards the face. If you want to roll back on the ball of the right foot, you are welcome to. And of course, we're breathing. I'm looking at the foot on the floor. You could also look up to where the elbow points to the ceiling. Good. Hands down. We're stepping all the way back to push up so we can do our vinyasa into pigeon. So top of push up, tight belly, tight legs, lower down, up dog, third eye, and down dog. We're going to hold the right foot up, breathing here. And you can bend that leg, keep the armpit down though, opening up through the hip. Good, and then throw your shin, top of the mat, scooch the left leg a little back. You can look at the ceiling and the hands could be down, forearms could be down. I like to do hands together, I put my forehead on the hands, or lengthening out really flat. We'll stay here. All right, again, hands top of the mat. We're going to step back. You could shake the right leg if you like. Let's do the vinyasa. We lower down, up dog, down dog, and left foot up. We'll take a few breaths here. You bend that leg, opening up the hip, keeping the armpit down. Great. Throw that shin top of the mat. Scooch the right leg back. Look third eye for a moment. Hands down is plenty. This foot could come further forward. Keep the knee outside the ribs. Forearms down maybe. Resting, breathing, focusing on the breath like a meditation. All right, one more vinyasa. Hands down. We're going to step back. You could shake that left leg if you like. Top of push up, lower down, up dog, down dog. Good. Let's sit with the feet right out in front so we can do dynamic forward folding. So again, same as standing, big toes together, ankles a bit apart. We're going to breathe in and touch the ceiling. We're going to breathe out, try to touch the toes. Back up, breathing in, and over. Out breath is on the downward fold. Yes, be real conscious of the breathing. Great. Touch the ceiling, bring the arms down, and let's do our other, the outer hip stretch. We're doing cow face. We're going to take the right heel, stick it under the left hip. So the right leg is now pointing straight forward, the knee at least. And then the other leg, the foot just comes to the outside. You can see the foot is outside on the left, excuse me. Right hand grabs the shoelaces if you like, pulling back, sitting up tall. You push the knees down, you reach the right arm up, down the back, grab the elbow or around the back. If you do the arm deal, push the head back against the arm and let's breathe here. Very nice. Let's switch it. So left heel under the right hip with the most of the foot sticking out. And then right foot comes to the outside. You could stay there because it's hard for some people just to do this. You can grab the foot, pull back. On this side, I keep the feet down, but I lift the rest of the body and kind of hop a little forward, which helps me get the knees in place. This side is a little more difficult. Arm up if you like on the left, down the back, right hand grabs elbow again. I'm gonna breathe here. Good, let's let that down. From here, we're just gonna cross the legs in a more simple way. So like they were crossed at the beginning of class, you don't have to do anything fancy. And we're gonna take the right hand and grab the left knee, and the left hand's gonna go right behind you, maybe 6 inches out from the tail as we twist and look back, or the left hand can come all the way around, grabbing the shirt, the pocket of the leg. We're going to sit up real tall, breathing, looking at the, again, as always, the eyeball line on the wall. And good, let's come all the way around and over to the other side. Left hand grabs right knee, right hand behind you, sitting up tall, shoulder back, or coming around, grabbing the shirt, the pocket of the leg. Excellent. Back to center. We'll be on the tail, both legs bent. I'm going to bring the arms under the legs and roll back onto the tail. You can stay right here. You can let go, pull the shoulders back. You can straighten the legs, hands in front of third eye or toes. We're going to take a few breaths here. This is 1 of 5. Go across the legs, grab the shin, sit up really tall. And back up, number 2. Keep those shoulders back and the breath in the nose, looking at the toes. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And up again, number 3. Cross the legs, sit up tall. Up again, number 4. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And excellent, last one, back up. Good, go ahead and hug the knees into the chest and lie back. We're gonna do bridge, and those of you that wanna do Urdhva Dhanurasana are welcome to. Feet down flat, feet at knees, 2 fists apart, longest finger almost touches the heel. We're gonna lift the hips. As we lift the hips, tuck the shoulders, intertwine the fingers, push the arms down. Just a couple of breaths here today. Good, back down. We're gonna go upside down. If you wanna go to your wall and just put your feet up the wall, that's great. And otherwise, we're gonna do plow first and then shoulder stand. So plow is kicking the feet up and over the head. And we'll stay here or intertwine the fingers with the arms down. If your hands are not on the back, put them there now. See if the elbows will come in the distance of the shoulders and then lengthen straight up to the toes. We're gonna breathe here. And bend the legs, bring the knees down towards the ears. Reach back, grab the soles of your feet and lower yourself into dead bug. Knees in the armpits, soles of the feet up to the ceiling. You can rock back and forth or just stay still. Still breathing, a little bit more breathing. Excellent. Bring the knees into the chest. We're going to keep the head down. Bring the arms out like a T. On an out breath, let the knees fall to the right. You can put the right hand on top if you like, and we're going to look to the left. And back up to center and over to the other side. Left hand on the legs and looking out to the right. Good. Back to center. Hug the knees in. And then rock yourself up to a seated position. If you wish to take the meditation sitting, you're welcome to also take it from Savasana or just doing normal laying down. I'm going to sit up on this rolled up blanket, and then my feet are still on the ground. Intertwine the fingers, thumbs touching, or one hand on top of the other, but when the hands come down, the palms are facing up. We are going to maintain an actively straight back, and we're going to let the chin hang slightly down towards the chest with the eyes gently closed. We're going to become aware of the body breathing itself, feeling the breath, feeling the body move with the breath. We don't have to do anything. We're going to stay here for 5 minutes and keep coming back to watching the breath like a cat watching a mouse, or a mouse watching a cat. Very nice. Let's bring the hands to the heart center and rub them together. And then like a big funnel all the way up with the arms. We're going to take a breath in as much as we can get through the nose. If possible, breathe in more through the mouth. And more if possible. We're going to hold tight belly, tight legs, tight floor. Hold the breath. And then let it out. You're living your dream. Don't miss it. Namaste. All righty. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. It's danieloverberger.com. You can find the links to my Venmo and PayPal there, so you can send donations, which all of you have done so awesomely already. And we do this every Monday and Wednesday. And I'm going to stop the recording. And if anyone needs to revisit the Vertigo cure, thank you, Terry. I'm going to post this on YouTube and Facebook.